One under the lights.
Second baseman, Javier.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Batting second.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Chris Bryant now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Romine gathers, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's a guy who loves his sinker. What he'll try to do is get ground balls, get hitters to roll over, get the ground ball. He used it a lot in the double play situation. As a hitter, I'm thinking make him get the ball up. If you see one that's not sinking well, that's the one you hit. But he's going to live on the bottom of the zone to be successful.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Bryant is over, and he puts it away for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Starlin Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Oh, and he botches it. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Holliday. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of it.
And not in time as the run scores.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
First baseman
Chase Headley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Arrieta sets. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Digging in now, John Jay. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back that was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Stepping into the box,
hitter,
Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The pitch. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Calling for it, Headley, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Austin Romine. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And that's taken for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Romine becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Number 77 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So stepping in, Tyler Austin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Aaron Hicks stands in as he looks at a called strike. And there's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the... At the plate, number 8, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
Outfielder number 5, Albert Almora.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The batter, number
Stepping
9,
in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is high. The throw. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Headley's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ronald Torreyes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Lifted in the air out to center field. On the move is Jay. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batter number 14.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Starlin Castro becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And Holiday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you say...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Third baseman, Chris
Ready for another
Bryant.
chance? Chris Bryant. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over. Over the middle, knee high. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And another foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he chased it in the dirt. Romine corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up. Here's Chase Headley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that misses for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And Headley will reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Austin Romine.
Austin Romine is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
3-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, number
77 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Almora. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So digging in now, Tyler Austin. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, John Jay.
First delivery to him on the way. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Russell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Stepping up now, number 8, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike. And you add that to the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The shortstop, Ronald.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Got him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starlin Castro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier is right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Austin is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Chase Headley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third
ready
baseman.
For another chance. Todd Frazier. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Striding in once again, Austin Romine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the letters 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Here's Chris Bryant now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
There goes Jay. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap. Digging in once again, number 77. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Shortstop, Kyle Schwarber.
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Cubs,
Here's Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. To short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Ready now, Ronald Torreyes. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batter number 14.
Into the windup and the pitch. Starlin Castro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Matt Holliday standing in now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, he'd retired 11 in a row before that base hit right there. Let's see now the cat and mouse game. Is he going to throw over? Will they hold him? Let's see how they try to manipulate the game with him in the stretch now, as opposed to being on that nice roll.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And 8 innings have come. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed, the very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Jaime Garcia comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Throw into second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the 9th, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. And Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Scorched to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff. That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here, and he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved the tying run to third base with just 1 out. And there's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they still?
Here's the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That misses. 2-0. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, I love the way he's competing.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The loss goes to Jaime Garcia. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium.